very
Yeah.
much. That's actually where what I wanted to say, about financial freedom. Like Roland said, some people make a lot of money, but they are not financially free, because.
So what could be the problem? What could be the problem?
The thing is that we actually look at financial freedom in the eye of money, and which is a finance in it. But then we forget that there's a word freedom. What does that really mean to be financially free? What does that really mean? You understand? And to me, the way I define it,
What's going on? What's going on?
What happened?
Adobe.
I'm fine. My phone fell.
Hey.
I thought it was a gunshot. I thought it was gunshot.
I want to lose you. I wanted to run away now to come and save you.
I thought it was
I'm
gunshot.
fine.
Adobe, please, please, we still love you, even if you hate us so much. We love you.
Where's the phone, sir?
So,
No,
as
you guys, go on,
I was
sis.
saying, I have this controversial definition.
Where is Choma?
Choma, maybe she has
Can
not
someone please bring Choma back inside here?
No, we're talking on the other phone. I need us to have private chat, please. I'm tired. You want to snatch that girl from me, please.
Oh boy, make Choma come back, I beg. Make person beg Choma, make she come back, I beg.
No, she needs to
Okay,
be in the other
I
room.
message her.
Why are you guys cutting me off now?
So, let Ralph talk, please. Let's allow Ralph talk. He's making a lot of sense. I need money more than Choma, please.
But then I say I have a controversial definition of what financial freedom is, right? And a while ago, when a definition came to my head, and I just quickly put that thing down in my phone. Sometimes something like that happens where you don't want to forget something, and then you just quickly write it somewhere or save it somewhere. I saved this. I'll read it to you. Financial freedom. What financial freedom really is? It's not having a lot of money to do what you want, but the ability to do less with money and be happy. Very controversial, right? Let me say that again.
Why you smile?
You don't talk The guy got this smile. I got the wonder why the guy is smile.
You don't drop punchline now. You don't smile.
You could have face.
I'm not confusing us. Why can't they smile at your achievements? You don't confuse us finish.
So let me repeat myself again.
Almost for my bookie fine, I think.
Financial freedom. What financial freedom really is, it's not having a lot of money.
I'm only the only person allowed here to wake up. I don't know why you wake
up. Hi. Hi.
Hello, okay.
Can I continue talking, please?
Please,
go on.
Continue.
Now, financial freedom. What financial freedom really is, it's not having a lot of money to do what you want, but the ability to do less with money and be happy, right? So, and then I just added, this is not really in the definition, but I just added something down, which is do what you love doing as a lifetime project, regardless of how much you make from it. That one is another discussion that we might enter into. But why I said this is, we've always looked at the richest people in the world: Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. All those people. There's something particular you notice about them, right? In as much as they have billions of dollars, right? and they can afford anything, but their everyday lifestyle proves that they do little with money and be happy. You see, Mark Zuckerberg will wear the same top. There's nothing fancy about them and their lifestyle. Warren Buffett still live in the same house that he has been living in since when he was little. The same house, the same very tiny car that he still drives now. This is somebody that have billions, right? So the freedom in it is that when Roland said that there are people that have a lot of money, but yet they are not financially free, meaning they are still trapped in the rat race, even if they have a lot of money. They still have fear. Financial freedom is the opposite of fear. If you are still living in that fear of I will lose money or I will gain money, the minds of those billionaires right now is not fear of losing money or gaining money. It's fear of what their main target is usually innovating more things, building more things, helping community. There's a goal. There's more like a vision that have little to do with money, but the result of taking care of those things, the result of driving towards those goals, the side effect is money. And that's where people find it difficult to understand that.
From experience, you're right. From experience,
that people find it difficult to understand that money, if you chase money, you will never be free. But if money chases you, then you're free. You understand? So you can be chasing money and be
So please, Ralph, please, I beg, because I'm tired of even chasing money. How can this thing chase me? No. I have been chasing it. I am tired.
Yes,
how can money? I want to sit down in this house. I'll be doing like this.
Ralph, you drop the ball. You drop the ball.
Hey! Ralph, if money they chase me, no, Ralph, I won't lie to you. I like my village house. If it's about living less, I don't want to even
how money will chase you.
But if money can chase me in that village, oh my goodness. My goodness. What I do for you? I go to fight for local government chairman and state assembly.
You go wrong, man.
Money chase me. I not going. I died there. I just stayed there. They take out of that. But you have to get it like week.
Money chase me. I will do like I'm not seeing the money.
You see this guy. I go look at him. Please come.
Once I see her near me,
Mora, but if life was like that, Baba, I swear.
No, but I understand what you're
Yes.
I'm trying to understand you.
I want to explain to you, even using examples. Like you see, let's look, and again, that's why it's good to look at stories of how billionaires grew from nothing to something. Just look at their life story. Like if you look at Jeff Bezos, right? He used to work. He was once working in 9 to 5, and then he quit his job. Told his boss that he has this wonderful idea of selling. He started with books, right? Selling books, And the boss told him that, look, this is a very stupid idea, right? But if he wants to still go, he has support and all of that. So he went ahead, spent a lot of his money, his savings and time and everything, a lot of time to develop that Amazon format, right? Starting with books, and for God's sake, how will you know that selling books will make you the richest man, will in turn make you the richest man in the world? How? Do you understand? So it's all about, he saw a problem. Then he saw a problem, and he took it as his passion to solve that problem. There was this clip that I was watching I think it was this morning or yesterday, when I think like a tech conference or something like that, and somebody was saying that, look, the billionaires of today and of tomorrow will be people that will take away middlemen in their businesses. Do you
I saw
understand?
that article as well.
Exactly. People
I
that
saw.
will take away middlemen in their businesses. Do you understand? So what
Dr.
does that really mean?
Dr. Kiko.
Dr. Kiko, from
Yeah,
UC.
Kiko, yeah. A Japanese professor.
What does that really mean? What drives people is, look, you see a problem and you want to make life easier for humans. There was one of this our discussion that we were having one time, I think it was last year or so, that Uzo mentioned that, thank God Uzo is here now. Uzo mentioned that if you can solve even as low as 0.5% of Nigeria problem, you'll be a billionaire. Do you understand? So it's more like looking at the needs for humans and trying to make it easier, for humans to access that need, and that is it. Yeah. So now, if your drive, what I'm trying, the part I was trying to explain earlier is, if your drive is towards making the money, you will forget that you're supposed to address the need of humanity. Do you understand? Chasing the money, addressing the need of humanity is you indirectly making money.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So you have something to say?
Abi, you're testing your mic. Maybe he's testing his mic.
You know that, and they're muted or not.
Ralph,
So,
yeah, I
go
get
on.
what you're saying. I understand you perfectly. And you're making a lot of sense. A lot of sense there. A lot of sense you're making.
So, and then
No,
another thing again.
we are just being focusing on. I think maybe we will go the approach of solutions, because maybe we are just hammering on the fact that maybe maybe it's because maybe I might not be getting, but I feel that maybe we should have a solution. Okay.
No,
We need
see
to
what
do
I
this.
think. See what I think you're saying. People are discussing financial freedom, which is different from financial education. So
Yes.
what I got from something I was reading years ago about financial education is something like what I wish Choma was here. It's something like what Choma was saying. Even though she didn't read her own from the book, it's part of that. Is the traditional thing we all grew up with. They call it 7111 rule. I don't know if any other person has seen that before. The 7111 rule, 70, 10, 10, 10.
Okay.
70, 10, 10, 10 rule. Now listen to the 70, 10, 10, 10. You're supposed to live within the income of within 70% of your income, and then you use 10% put 10% into savings, put 10% into another man's business. That means you're investing in someone else's business or idea, and then you use the other 10% for charity or for God or for whatever you want to do as an AOB or any other something. So that was the rule I learned when I was growing up, reading book. Now, when I got older, now that same rule has been modified. Some people have increased the percentage here, reduced the percentage, remove something, put something more. I know it's still around that.
But at least you understand the idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still that same idea. So now the thing is whether everybody can be disciplined doing this same thing. Okay, sorry. I think it's even 60, 10, 10, 10, because there's another 10% that is supposed to go back into your own business.
Are you increasing the percentage?
Okay, sorry, let me cut you there.
Remember, I said that the thing varies. As I grew older, this band has changed. But there's a band that reflects how much you should spend of your own income.
Yes, but okay, let me come in there. I think this is one of the issues that I have with reading books, because to me, why I read book is to understand the practicality. It's not necessarily to take it word for word. I understand the why. You understand? If you understand the why, you can generate your own percentage. Do you understand? But it's very important to understand the why. Why am I saving? Why did the book say 60, 70, or 90, or whatever percent? Do you understand? Once I understand the why, then I am free to now say, oh, this is the best way that fits for me, right? So the question now is the why. Why do I even need to save greater part of my income? Why do I need to save it? And then how do I do that? Now, the reason why you need to save it really is because you need money. If you want to start a business, you want to start, even if you want to build a house, car, whatever thing you want to get, you will need money in the future, right, to do that. But then the aim now is to become financially free. The aim now is to become financially successful, right? So if that is my aim, first thing I will do, before I even start marking up which percentage I need to cut out, first thing I will do is what I need to lean. If it's 100 naira that I get every month, how much lean can I spend my money so the rest goes to saving? So if, for instance, you used to spend 50 naira in a month, right? And then you save the other 50 naira. That 50 naira you spend, you look at it and say, look, I bought this thing today, I got this thing yesterday, I went to this place and it cost me this amount. I bought fuel, it cost me this amount. Okay, now, what things here don't necessarily add value to me or my business? And what things here can I do without? Can I survive without? And then I look at it, I'll say, there's a lot that I'm actually just doing for the fun, maybe for pleasure, but I can do without. I cut those things out. Before you know it, I will be spending only 10 naira out of the 100 naira, and then I have 90 naira to be putting in my savings, right? Now, the idea is putting it in my savings is, if, for instance, I have a business I want to do, then I am saving for that business. But let's just say I don't have any business idea in my mind, right? The only condition for you to touch that saving is if you have something. The only condition to spend that saving is to spend it on something that will bring you more money. It's as simple as that. Just make it a law. Now, if it's not going to, if you cannot find something that will give you more money, then save it, right? If you have a passion or something you want to know, you want to be a professional at, right? And then you know it will take you time. It will take you some series of efforts, activities, then that money, you can be taking a little bit of that money to be financing that dream. Maybe I like using makeup as an example. You want to be the best. Let's say for some reason, doing makeup is your passion, right? Let's just say for some reason that's your passion, right? I'm saving money every month. I'm saving my income every month. I'm saving my income every month, right? And then I want to be the best makeup artist in Nigeria. First thing, do I know how to do makeup? How good am I? Okay, I know how to do makeup a little bit, but I'm not as good as the 50 best people in Nigeria. So how do I improve my skill? I will need to spend some money, maybe to buy makeup products, maybe to attend makeup classes, right? What's going on here? Okay.
What's going on?
So maybe to attend makeup classes, right? Then that money that you've been saving is what will help you. That's the only way you can spend that money. You're not allowed to spend that money on things that is not going to generate more money to you. That's an idea, but this comes from the mindset. Okay, you're raising your hand. You want to say something?
No. I'm just testing. Sorry.
So, but this will come from an idea, maybe from reading a book, but doesn't mean that you have to apply that book for word. It's just for you to understand the why and see how that can be applied to your own life.
Hello? We're not hearing you, Ralph.
Yeah, that's because I'm done. I'm waiting for somebody to say something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this money issue sometimes, it gets to the innermost part of our hearts because it's not one very easy topic, but
it's not easy, to be honest.
It's not easy. But I think like you said,
there's another
something
part.
very important.
There's another part
There's
another part that I wanted to talk about, which again I know is going to come with a whole lot of resistance, and it's more of the mindset to me. Like, how do you really look at money? Do you understand? The reason why we are stressed in getting this money is because we're not patient. The reason why we're stressed is because we're not
what?
We're not patient.
You're not patient.
How we not be patient?
Well, no.
How?
No, I have to understand. Let me understand your concept. Why do you say? Why
you have to understand? How have we not been patient?
I will explain.
We've waited how many years?
Let him wait now. Wait. Before you roast him, let him land now.
Because you have not gotten it doesn't mean that you've been waiting. Do you understand?
Ralph, we've been waiting.
Waiting and being patient is different. In fact, the fact that you're waiting means you're not patient. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you say I've been waiting,
Ralph. Ralph, you can be patient. You can be patient and be applying the right things the wrong way, and you'll be doing the same thing over and over and over again. And to you right now, you're being patient. You understand? For me right now, another person right now might apply the same thing the right way, and in a short while, the person actually has his breakthrough.
See, being patient doesn't mean that you cannot improve. It doesn't mean you cannot change your way. It doesn't mean. Do you understand? Okay, this is.
I have to understand your context.
This is a common explanation.
By being patient.
See, this is a common explanation I always give people, right? When it comes to business, I always say have macro patience and micro speed. Understand? I will explain what I mean. Have macro patience and micro speed. So what does macro patience mean? It means it will take a long time. There's not like overnight riches, right? And this particular thing is for people that have something that they are really passionate, that they are sure that this is really what they want to. They want to build it to be something meaningful in the future. This talk is for them, right? So macro patience means whether you like it or not, it will take time. It will take time before you get there. But micro speed means in your day-to-day hustle, you have to be on your grind. Do you understand? You have to be on your grind day to day. You'll have the inner deep understanding that this thing will take time. Do you understand? So micro patience means every day I want to get this thing. I want to be the best at this thing. Every day I have to be grinding. I have to be trying different things to work what will not work, right? I have to be trying. Micro patience is having that inner understanding that this game is going to take a long time for me to actually get to the point, but it's fine. Do you understand? It's fine.
I think I understand you now. I think I understand you. Man, but this patience, anyway, as well. But I just think from all of these things, what I've gotten me personally, I don't know if it works for other people else. I think you should have a goal. If you're, whatever it is, everything about financial education begins with having a realistic goal. from what Ralph has said, basically is you have to have your finances should be built around something you believe in, right? Am I correct, Mr.
Yeah,
Ralph?
100%, 100%.
So your
Let me give an-
finances, you
let
can.
me use Richmond as an example. No, yes. Let me use Richmond as an example. Like,
Oh, use Francis. Use Francis.
our time is running out again, but let me quickly Richmond. I'll use Richmond. And this is because it's always good to go into real life practical. Like, okay, Richmond is, we all know Richmond as somebody that's been very passionate when it comes to Dimple Towers. I'm sure everybody that knows Richmond knows that, right? And he has only Richmond understands this dream better than any of us, right? Only him see the big picture. Only him sees how this thing will benefit every one of us or the country. Only him sees it that deep. He can only explain it to us and say, "Oh yeah, we kind of get it," but he
So
is.
all this while you never got it.
No, it's not like I understand what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying? I say because this thing was planted in you. It
I'm
wasn't
kidding.
planted-
I'm kidding.
It wasn't planted in me. You understand? So you
Yeah.
are the one that have this thing, right? And then, of course, it's going to come with a lot of challenges. Of course. Do you understand? Of course, it's going to come a lot of failures on the way. There will be a lot of failure.
Yeah.
There will be a lot
No,
of failure.
Even it's not a lot of failure. You even become a failure. Do you understand?
So they say that you can, that there's nothing wrong with that. Why not fail as many times as possible? That you remember that all you need is just to get it right
Once, and that's why I'm coming back to
You
Lagos
can
now.
fail 2 billion times. Fine.
And that's
All
why
you
I'm
need-
coming to Lagos. You people must give me money. I'm coming now with all the people that are relocating office, everything. I'm coming now. Lagos must pay me.
all you need is just to get it right. So get it right once. So now looking at your own idea, your dream, your vision, your business, right? You'll now be wondering that, so what do I really mean by me? Why do I need to be patient? Like, I've been trying a lot of things have not really been going the way I think it should go. Do you understand? It's fine. What I am trying to say is that people don't understand the concept of happiness and financial freedom that should give you the peace of mind for the long run. Is because the reason why you get frustrated is because that concept of happiness, right, is missing, or it gets missing along the way. You start focusing on the pepper. You start focusing on the one that generates and creates frustration. You understand? But if something has been planted inside you and you see that big vision, right, you can go the long run, understanding that, look, this thing is going to take time for it to manifest the way I want it to manifest. But my every single day hustle and grinding of failures and all those things will definitely come, and I need to be on my feet on all those things. While I
Ross,
have that deep understanding that this thing will manifest, it will take time.
Let me cut you short a bit, and I think people should understand this thing. I hate to say some things, and because sometimes you say it and people don't understand you, you get misunderstood, you get ridiculed and stuff. But you said quite a lot of things that are very deep. This thing about financial freedom, I just wanted to hear everybody say quite a lot of things. To be honest, financial freedom is relative. It's very relative. And basically, financial freedom is where you are financially and you find peace. I can bet you that Bill Gates, that you call the richest man in the world, didn't find his financial freedom when he became the richest man in the world.
At all.
So one thing I've realized, and Ralph said it, and it just touched my heart, and I think I'll say it, even if people think I'm stupid. I may not have as much as many people, but every time I spend doing the things I love, right? That thing I love. Yeah. One thing it does for you, first of all, if you're doing something you love, it makes you live less and be happy.
Yes.
You can live in a room. You can live in a room where there's just one chair, a table, and all that. You see that ideally your life.
your life will be structured to live less, and put your everything is just in front, the goal, and you're investing in that future that you see, that you only understand. So I think that financial freedom really, and truly, that you're less, you are free. But the point is, at some point, people get it all messed up. You start comparing yourself with other people.
Yes, that's why I say along the way we let judgment of
and
people.
once you start doing that, you lose your way. You lose because the truth is nothing today is static. Nothing is the way. Yeah. So I think it is relative. So there is we all have, as much as Raf's own might be different from mine, and will always be different from mine, and different from Adobe's and all that. So I think Raf has hit some very key notes, high notes today, though. Really, really high ones.
Thank you very much.
Another thing to be careful, I would advise, in terms of you pursuing financial freedom, be careful of the things you let into your space. The things that influence your environment. They can affect everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And before you know it, you're now wanting more when you don't actually need that much.
Thank you.
And then that's where pressure. And so that when you start doing that, you give up the real thing. And you run around in circles. You may make so much more, but you'll not even notice because you have left the real thing.
There was a time
so
our guy, Nobotozongo, there was one time he came from Singapore or something like that. He was he met some of these Igbo guys, And they say, this man that has a lot of money like this, but if you see the guy every day still wearing the normal shit, pushing things, I say, he now stopped and looked at it like, say, but is this really what I want? He doesn't see, he envies the guy's money, but he does not envy the guy.
Style. Thank you.
You understand? Like, is this really what I want? It's like, yes, I really want to get it, but if I'm still going to be doing things like between this guy and a wheelbarrow pusher, the only difference is the amount of money he has in his account, not the level of stress and work.
Trust me, I'm more of, I would rather have more hotels in the world than money in the bank. I swear to God. And that's what makes me happy. And truly, I want to be that kind of rich man that drives really good cars. So, all those kind of things. That's me. I'm not trying to be like Bill Gates that wears one shirt. I like suits. I like ties. That's me. Do you understand? So, but I will never try to be him.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's what works for me. Once I wear my tie, there's a spirit that enters me. A different spirit. You understand? Very different spirit. And that's why I want to always be.
Anyway, we've done well, shall we? Have less. If anybody have anything to say, please. We have less.
I have one last thing to say to Adobe, look now.
I'm looking.
It's just now that Choma is coming in. When we're about
right back at you.
Really?
Choma is coming in.
Adobe, really?
Adobe, I'm coming for you.
I said right.
I will freak you up in Lagos. I will freak you up. Leave Choma. Choma like money too much. Choma looks like. I make una dey fear Choma. In brother day here, Uzo is here and doesn't joke with that girl. No, dey careful. I don't want to make